I think it's because of the killer of the road.
Road killer?
I can take you as far as I can, but
You can stay the night with me.
It's very dangerous.
your friend is gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
Welcome to Screen Recaps, and today we are going to recapping the movie Road Games. The film opens with a gruesome scene of someone disposing of a corpse. The body is mutilated and hastily buried. The scene then cuts to a man named Jack, waiting on the side of a deserted road for a ride. Strangely, there is a sign warning drivers not to pick up hitchhikers on this road. Indeed, every passing car ignores Jack, whether driven by locals or newcomers. Alone and resigned, Jack suppresses his emotions as time drags on. Eventually, he comes across a man and woman arguing on the road. The man storms off, leaving the woman behind. Her name is Veronica, a native French speaker, though fluent in English. Jack, unfortunately, only speaks English. He had been traveling in France but was robbed by thugs on this very road. They took his money, cell phone, and rental car, but spared his passport. Veronica reveals she lives alone, planning to emigrate since she has no family left. Both her parents died from illness. With night falling, Jack and Veronica decide to take shelter in the nearby woods. While warming herself, Veronica told Jack that she had been practicing autographs lately. In the morning, Jack awoke to find Veronica no longer beside him. It turned out she was bathing at a nearby lake. Seeing this, Jack immediately jumped into the lake to join her. After bathing together, they continued their journey on foot along the local roads. Unexpectedly, just as they had given up hope, a man in a car offered them a ride. However, Veronica looked uneasy, even afraid of this stranger trying to help. The man was Grizzard, a local who spoke little English, so he decided to take Jack and Veronica to his home to meet his English-speaking wife first. Though reluctant, Jack accepted the invitation, and they went to Grizzard's house. There, Grizzard's wife Mary greeted them. She showed Jack to a bedroom and Veronica to another. After Mary left, the tired Jack lay down and quickly fell asleep. Upon waking at nightfall, Jack noticed a box labeled Grizzard. Inside were photos of Grizzard and Mary as youths, and of a boy and girl. Jack now felt certain Grizzard and Mary were not alone here. Despite neither Jack nor Veronica seeing a child in the house, Jack purposefully approached Veronica as she smoked on the terrace after dinner. She revealed having a brother who tragically died after being run over by a tractor while they played in a field. Jack then joined Grizzard to watch TV, saying he must leave for England soon to see family. Later, Jack asked about Grizzard's children, but Grizzard claimed to have none. Jack wondered whose child was in the photo he had seen. Though surprised, Jack went to sleep. In the too quiet morning, Veronica was gone. Grizzard appeared with a hammer, saying Veronica left uncomfortably early. Jack grew suspicious, despite Grizzard claiming he just finished repairing the door. Seeing Veronica's letter, Jack realized something was very wrong. Unfortunately, just as Jack was about to realize that Veronica's autographs did not match what he had seen when they were stranded, someone suddenly beat him unconscious. When he awoke, Jack found himself tied up in the pickup truck from earlier. It turned out a middle-aged man named Delacroix had kidnapped him and taken him to a psychopath's lair. Though Delacroix threatened Jack, these were mere bluffs to keep Jack from fighting back. After freeing Jack's hands, Delacroix took his photo for unknown reasons. He then gagged Jack and prepared to sedate him, but got distracted by a smoking stove. Seizing the chance, Jack fled as far as he could and returned to Grizzard's house. There, he saw Grizzard and Mary leaving. Once they were gone, Jack searched the house, found Veronica locked in a room, and released her. But Grizzard and Mary unexpectedly returned just then. Fortunately, Jack and Veronica managed to escape from the house. However, Mary and Grizzard soon realized their escape and panicked. Unable to outrun the car, Jack and Veronica had no choice but to face their pursuers. Desperate, Veronica brought Jack to a cabin to hide, which turned out to be Delacroix's. Confused by their presence, Delacroix was threatened by Jack with a shotgun until Jack slipped and impaled himself on a sharp iron. Veronica hid Jack under a tarp and stabbed Delacroix. When Grizzard and Mary entered, Grizzard spoke to Veronica in French, calling her his daughter. Veronica had lied to Jack about her identity and relationship with Grizzard. It was revealed that Veronica was actually a serial killer, who had even brutally murdered her own younger brother after a game of hide-and-seek. That's why at the start of the film we see a murder victim and the killer, who turns out to be Veronica. Unfortunately, Jack, maddened by the situation, refuses to listen to Mary and Grizzard's explanation. They are actually Veronica's parents. When Mary tries to reason with Jack in English, Veronica immediately beats her unconscious. Only Grizzard remains, but he is powerless to intervene and can only surrender as Veronica departs with Jack. Grizzard and Mary helped Veronica escape because they didn't want their daughter imprisoned. However, they also wanted to prevent further deaths, which were increasing monthly. So Grizzard paid Delacroix, a butcher, to drug Jack and transport him to a port. I wonder why Grizzard, Mary, or Delacroix didn't reveal to Jack earlier that Veronica was the murderer. But reflecting back, I see they likely knew Jack would trust Veronica more, since she portrayed herself as the victim from the start and shared her version of events.
I thought I was